Ndung'u had a hard time explaining why the Kenyan shilling continues to lose value over the US dollar as the economic situation continues to worsen. Now, despite President William Ruto assuring Kenyans that the shilling will appreciate, that has not been the case, with the exchange rate currently at 147 shilling against the dollar. As the economy continues to deteriorate, with the Kenyan shilling losing value to the dollar, Treasury CS Ndung'u had a difficult time explaining why the shilling was depreciating in value, blaming decisions made years ago for the current economic crisis.
Been policy mistakes. And those policy mistakes, we are paying for them very hard. The moment you change the relative price structure, whether it is coming from heavy investment in non-tradable sector, that is like for infrastructure, road sector, housing sector, and you're holding your currencies constant, what you are really doing is actually to change the relative price structure and the value of the currencies. That is, it becomes misaligned.
With Ndung'u serving as the CBK boss before being appointed cabinet secretary, Ruraka MP Tom Kajwang slammed the CS for being part of the decision-making team who came up with the current structures.
But I'm wondering if he would be misleading the House, because if I remember, he served as the governor of the central bank within these years that he's talking about. In other words, he was part of policy making that he's talking about.
With the CS unsure of when the dollar to shilling problem will be solved, despite President Ruto promising Kenyans that the shilling will gain value, Suna East MP Junet Mohammed took the opportunity to slam the government for putting mechanisms in place, which has made the situation worse despite working together with oil producing countries.
As soon as you allowed the nominal exchange rate to move, because there was a requirement of it cannot fluctuate between 20 cents on either way, then we restarted the interbank market. There was a steep depreciation, which was also being pushed by the scarcity value of the dollar.
The government-to-government petroleum procurement system was supposed to help bring down the dollar to a rate that is possible, that is low. But Mr. Speaker, from the time we engaged in the G2G petroleum project, the shilling has depreciated by 25%, leave alone strengthening. And yesterday the minister issued a long statement saying that if we do not do that, the shilling even will have been worse.
The minister should be telling this House is what is the Treasury or the central bank doing so that the shilling is not on the free fall, so that the importers and exporters are going to get value for money.
Well, remember Treasury CS Njuguna